Good day. On this video we'll be learning how to do a peyote stitch. A peyote stitch is a stitch that you can use to make something like this. This is a head band. But then on this video, the most important thing that I'll be showing you, I'm not going to be showing you how to do the peyote stitch, but I'll be focusing on how to write alphabets using the peyote stitch, which is something like that. So I'm doing my alphabetic series. So I'll be starting with the letter A, the first letter of the alphabet. So today we'll be doing our letter A. There's different ways you can make the letter A. There is different ways you can do the letter A. But today on this video, I'll be showing you how to do the letter A this way. Alright, let's begin. Okay, firstly you need to insert your stopper bead at the end of your thread. I've inserted my thread. I'm using a black thread because the dominant color on this beading we'll be doing is the color black, hence I'm using the black thread. Okay, let's fix my camera a little bit. Okay, so to insert your stopper bead, you pick up one bead, you pull it to the end of your thread. Pull it to the end of your thread just like that. Then you make a knot. Start over. That's your bead. Wrap it around your finger. Wrap the thread around your finger. You make a knot. That's your knot. And then you tie your knot. The tail is not important, but it is important because you're going to be using it when you are done. You can maybe burn that so that you don't tear off your thread. Okay, so we'll be picking up, let's pick up 17 beads. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay. Good. Then you pull them down to the end where you've got your stopper bead. So this is where your stopper bead come handy. It holds your beads so that they don't fall off. Okay, now to begin, if I was teaching you how to do a peyote stitch, I would tell you, you first separate those two beads. This is how you begin. So today you are killing two birds with one stone. Alright, you've separated your two. So this is your 17 and 16. Then you go into bead 15. You pick up a bead, you skip bead 14, go into bead 13. pick up another bead, skip bead 12, go into 11. I hope my counting is accurate. Okay, let me just pull that a little bit. Okay, so that was 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay, seems like I'm confusing myself. Then you skip. Okay, let's just make it simple. You skip that bead and then you go to the next bead. I hope you can see that. So you're gonna skip this bead. This is where your thread is. Skip that bead, you go into the next bead. Okay, remember on this tutorial we are not learning how to do a peyote stitch, but we are doing our alphabet series. Okay, so you continue the process. I'm sure you've seen. Then we continue the process. We continue the process up until we get to our last bead, which is before the stopper bead. Alright, so we should get something like this. There's not really a direction on those things yet. Just need to go a couple of rows, then you will see what you are doing. Okay, then you turn your project, then you pick up another bead, go. Now you are using the beads that are sticking out. You are using the beads that are sticking out. Pick up another one, go into that one that's sticking out, pick up another bead, go into the one that's sticking out, continue the process. Now it's kind of simple because the beads are leading you. They are already sticking out. Your beads are already sticking out, so you can see where you are going. You can see where you are going with your peyote stitch. Then we get to the other side. You turn your project. For you to be able to go back, you need to turn your project. People work differently. I like to work from the inside out. Some people would like to work from the outside in, but I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed, but I'm using my right hand. Okay, let's begin. So I think I'm going to do these 4 rows, then I'm gonna start with the business of the day, which is alphabet A. Nobumba omkhulu ka A. Let's not drag this video. I intend to make it as short as possible. Okay, we get to the end. So we're about to start our that was row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. So we are about to start our 5th row. So this is where we are going to start with the business of the day. Okay, remember we are doing the letter A. we are doing the letter A. So as you can see, this started from that side, but now it started from here. So you can't put your bead, you can't put your first white bead on top here, because your project started, your A started from round about there. So to get to that, we are going to add another bead. This might seem difficult if you're a beginner, or if you are used to writing with using the brick stitch, which I totally hate. Okay, let's just fix that quick. I went into my thread. Okay, let's fix that quickly. Okay, all right, as we continue. Okay, that's our last black bead. Okay, so we start with our first white bead. Remember, this is what we are doing. We are doing the letter A. So in this series, you're gonna have A up to Z, or as other people would say, A to Z. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remember, the focus is on the letter A. Tell me in the comments if I'm going too slow. I will rectify on my next. Did I say slow? I meant too fast. I will rectify it on my next video, which will probably be doing the letter B. Okay. This is basically self-explanatory, or is it because... Okay, remember, I'll keep going back to our already done project. We counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we went down and turned, so, and then we inserted that bead. I'm not sure if you can see it. We went down 1, 2, 3, 4, then we went down, then we went up again, and then we inserted not that bead. We are still doing our second row of the letter A. We inserted that bead. So it's that, and now we just picked that bead. Okay, don't be confused. Which is, did we? Oh, I didn't pick. So we are picking that bead I just pointed. And then we continue with the letter, with the color black. Alright, then we turn our project and turn it around. Okay, and then we meet our white again. Now we are picking up that bead. We are picking up that bead. Okay, we are doing our third row of our letter A. Okay, what I like about beads is that you clean as you go. If you happen to spill some, you clean as you go. So I'm gonna use the ones that fell when I get to that color. We turn and we go up. There's not much room to work on, hence my thumb might be covering the project. That's because it's still too small for me to even hold. Okay, now that's the first leg of our letter of our alphabet. That's the first leg. Right, that's the first leg of our alphabet, of our letter A. Alright, let's count the 1, 2, 3, 4. But today we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means when we come back, we are still adding more white. We are still adding more white. Okay, we counted 5, we've got 4, so we have to add another one. Alright, remember that is the leg. Now we are done with that part. That part is done. That means here, where are we now? We are here. We are right here. That's the corner. So we are here. That'll mean in this case, we are picking black. Right? We are picking the color black. And then remember, your A has got that part. Am I confusing you? You will see. Oh, sorry, my bad. No, not my bad, sorry. Because you need only 2 beads to do this part. Almost thought I made a mistake. You need only 2 beads to do that part, right? That means now we continue with our primary color, black, color ya manure. I've got a bad habit of using my teeth, and then now, because now I have to be professional, I can't use my teeth in front of them people's. Or even if I did, you wouldn't see. Because alright, so we said let's count the right for you to know where to put white or black. These are the legs of your letter A. So count from there, 1, 2, 3, before you get to that horizontal. Alright, that means now we are picking up white. Are you with me? Okay, then black. Remember I said, you need only 2 beads to make up that part of your letter A. You need only 2 beads to make up that part of your letter A. That means if you've got those 2 beads and then your letter, it's got 2 beads. it's made of two beads. That means here we still adding black. Excuse me if you don't understand. I'm trying. By all means, I would have done teaching if I was good in teaching. We turn our project and we add a white. Right, as you can see, we are not going up anymore. We are now going sideways. We are going, that's what we are doing now. Okay, so you need two beads. Your A is made of two beads. That's the bead, that's the bead, that's the bead, that's the bead. Right. Okay. Luckily, if you've got your beads now and you are following me, you are picking every color that I'm picking. You won't go wrong. We are picking up the white bead, and now we are picking up a black bead. We are picking up a black bead. As you can see, that is black territory. That is a black territory. Okay, now we're picking up our last black, and then white, one white, and then back to black, back to black. White, black. I'm sorry if I don't explain every time I pick up. Black, white. But I'm sure by now you've got an idea of what we are doing. By now you should have an idea of what we are doing. If you want to see more of these, you're more than welcome to go to my page on Facebook. Search for Qapela Bead Work, Qapela Bead Work, Qapela Bead Work. We continue. Are you looking at me? Okay. Seems like I'm taking time. Let me just do that and do that. Maybe I'll work better. No. Yes. I will. Okay. We continue. Alright. Okay. Another thing you need to check on my ready done project, right here, you need to count in between your legs. Oh, sorry, not your legs. In between our alphabet's legs, not yours. You need to count your black beads in this case, but white beads in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll tell you now when to do your next leg. Right. I hope you understand. I so hope you understand. Then your project. Pick up your black, then your white, then your... Okay. Right. If you look there, you see on top there you've got 2 white beads. In our case, it's 2 black beads. That means you are done with that part. That means your next bead is, you guessed it right, it's white. It's white, but because you need to have a similar, what happens on your right happens on your left. Okay, what happens on your right happens on your left. You need to get that corner right. Then we continue with black. Now remember what we counted: 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Right, you will see when we come back. Okay, let's make a mess again like we did before. Need to work smarter, not harder. Okay, remember what I told you. You will see when we come back. Right. Okay, then you pick up your last black bead. Okay, remember what I just said. What happens on your left or on your right? What happens on your left happens on your right. Whatever, depending on, it's my left needs to identify to be identical to my right, because we are picking up that bead of the leg. Okay, and then white. Remember, we are now done with that part. We are done with that black part right there. Okay, clean as you go. Right, there we go. Okay, tell me if I'm going too fast. I will rectify that when we are doing the letter B. Alright, we are doing our second leg of the letter A. Can you see now that we've got progress? At least now, if the neighbor comes and asks you what you are doing, you can see what you are doing. They can see what you are doing because umsebenzi usuyabonakala. I'm sure by now you don't need this video. You are like, why did I watch this video anyway? Because you've got this thing. You've got it by now. Okay, once you know this from A to Z, there is nothing that can stop you. Once you know how to write from A to Z, there is nothing that will stop you. We are closing up our letter A so that it can go and play with other kids. We are closing up our letter A. How beautiful is that? Let's just make one last mess, which we will clean ourselves. We are closing up the letter A. Okay. How is that for a beauty? How beautiful is that? You see, what happens on the left happens on the right. What happens on the left happens on the right. Right, then we close it up. This is our last row. As we close up our letter A. As we close up our letter A. Thank you very much for getting to this part of the video. I hope it was worth it. Alright, is that not beautiful? Is that not beautiful? That's what we wanted to do. That's our letter A for this video. I will meet you again on the next video when we are doing the second letter of the alphabet. We've got 26 alphabets to go. If you watch this series, by the end of the video, we will be friends. Thank you very much.